Previously on All My Children.
He is not going to rest until he sees Palmer completely destroyed.
I spoke with Facinella. He's very encouraged. He's going to be by in a little while to remove the bandages, and we'll see for ourselves.
We need to know how far along you are so you know what to do. Just tell the man.
Tell me what? Tell me what? You're sick again, aren't you?
No.
Then why have you two got your heads together? Liza said she saw you at the hospital. When I asked you why, you tried to make it sound like it was nothing. Dixie, what are you keeping from me?
I'm not keeping anything from you, Tad. I'm just trying to find the right time and place.
So it was bad news, right?
No, not necessarily.
Dixie, don't lie to me. Not again. The fact is, you haven't been feeling well every morning for the last week. Your stomach's been upset, you've been dizzy. Becca's even noticed it. But you kept making excuses.
We need to discuss this on
No,
your own.
I want to discuss it right now with both of you, since you're obviously acting as her doctor. It's your heart, isn't it?
No, Tad, my heart is fine, okay? If you just calm down.
No, don't tell me to calm down. I'm not going to calm down. You have no idea what my mind is doing right now. You promised to tell me if you stubbed your toe.
Oh, stop it, all right? I'm pregnant.
Who knows the direction Palmer will go into?
Well, I know what it'll be. He'll strip me of every cent I ever had in that Cortland Electronics.
He can't do that. There are rules to protect your holdings.
If there's a rule that can be bent, Palmer will break it.
My only hope is Erica.
No, Erica's sure to vote with you.
There is no sure in this lifetime.
You got that right.
Yeah, besides which she has got more important things to think about down there in Brazil.
If only. Palmer's on his way down to Rio as we speak.
What?
But you know, I have a funny feeling he'll never get a chance to see the inside of Erica's hospital room.
What, are you getting messages from Karnak, or you know something we don't know?
Right. Instituto Nacional.
Your inflection's absolutely perfect.
You know, the better you communicate, the faster you get the job done, and I want this job done fast.
I'm sure Erica will not let you down.
Oh, she'd better not. The board meets tomorrow. Why aren't we moving?
Well, there seems to be...
Good afternoon.
Who the hell are you?
May I see your passports, please?
We've already been through customs, thank you.
Just a formality, Mr. Cortland.
Your government will hear from me.
Thank you. They will be returned. You are most cooperative. And now, we will be going to the Curitiba Ranch. Partition, please. Take the highway.
Now see here. We're going to see someone at the Instituto Nacional.
Your agenda has been changed, Mr. Cortland. Do not attempt to interfere.
This is outrageous.
I'd rather not have to use this, but if I must, I will.
Palmer, what's happening?
It's a misunderstanding, I'm sure.
The misunderstanding is yours.
All right. How much do you want?
Oh, this is not a kidnapping. I simply want you to enjoy the beautiful country that is Brazil. So, to ensure that you do so, you and your companion will be spending the next 3 days at Curitiba.
Curitiba? We're not here to enjoy the scenery.
So North American of you, Mr. Cortland.
Spare me your cultural clash drivel.
Now I'm hurt. We take a great deal of pride in our land.
All right, get on with it.
I'm sure Mr. Adrian Sword would be displeased as well. He has spared no expense to ensure you have a relaxing and delightful time at the ranch.
May I have a mirror?
Look at your reflection here first. Your eyes are dazzling as always. Your brows gracefully meeting your cheekbones. The planes of your face merging into perfection. And the right side of your face, some slight swelling, but flawless.
No scars.
Gone.
Really?
No scars. No injury, no hint of an injury. Perhaps a whisper of redness, but that's it. In 2 weeks, maybe even less, you're gonna be as beautiful as you were the night that jerk left his truck right in the middle of the highway. And this jerk put you in harm's way.
May I see?
David is telling you the truth. The operation was a complete success.
But I have to see. I mean, I have to see myself.
A mirror at this stage is not the best idea.
For Miss Kane, it is the very best idea.
At least the countryside is diverting.
Well, not nearly as diverting as Monaco. There, nature and civilization seem to have a partnership.
Well, I could do without those hairpin curves in the road.
Well, that's the only downside, because the Mediterranean view is absolutely breathtaking.
Well, I would suggest that we don't use any words that would suggest shortness of breath or fainting. We don't use any words that, well, I prefer you not to react as you usually do in this kind of situation.
Oh, well, actually, I'm far better now that I've been seeing Dr. Kirsch.
Are you feeling too warm?
Only that. It is a little hard to breathe. My chest is tightening somewhat.
Damn, there she goes again. You wouldn't happen to have some oxygen on you, would you?
You're pregnant?
Yeah, I'm pregnant. That's not what I wanted to tell you.
We're jammed up. We lost our link to the Northeast Corridor.
What?
You need to stand on some necks or we can't broadcast out of state. We need to get patched through the
Eli,
network
don't bother me.
satellite.
Just get somebody else to deal with it.
Look, no one else has the clout.
Sweetie, go ahead. This'll keep.
No, it won't.
We need you now.
Look, please, go. I'll wait.
Stay here. I'll be back in 3 minutes.
Okay.
3 minutes. You stay here, too.
Okay.
How long have you known about this?
I haven't known that long. I haven't known. I just found out yesterday.
Right.
Oh, that came out all wrong. I did not want to tell him like this. Now he's all upset about me and the baby. I wanted him to, like, see me looking healthy. I wanted him to be positive. You know, like this could really happen and be okay. Not like I've been keeping something from him.
I'm sorry.
I wanted him to feel like, not just like we beat the odds, but that we're, not that just we're lucky, but that we're blessed. Hey, baby. Did you get the whole hookup thing settled?
It's fine. We're all safe for television.
Good.
Now, I want to know exactly what's going on with you, and I don't want you to cover up or skip over anything.
Okay, well, the fact is that I am indeed pregnant with our child. Right now, I am carrying a little body inside of me.
You sure?
Yes, absolutely.
Honey, how's that possible? I mean, we were careful every single time, right?
Well, yes, we were, but, you know, these things happen.
Like what kind of things? Like you forgetting to take your birth control?
No, never.
Could it be anything else?
No, honey, Jake did a blood test.
Yeah, there's no question. She's definitely pregnant.
What else did the test show?
Nothing. Tad, she's fine.
Yeah, and I can believe
Tad,
it.
she is fine.
It's not a crazy question, you know. I asked a lot of questions a few months ago. Nobody gave me any straight answers then, with a whole bunch of tests I didn't know about before I found the medication you were
Okay, look,
taking.
that was different. That was different. That was completely different, all right? Here's the story. I was feeling a little woozy, so I went to the hospital just to make sure I wasn't coming down with anything, okay?
You went to the hospital without calling me.
You were working.
I got a phone in my office. I got a cell phone in my car. Honey, I would do I would drop anything to be with you.
I didn't want to worry you.
Lori, but what are you talking about? Honey, you're gonna make me crazy with this stuff. If you go to the hospital, I wanna know about it before you get there.
I know, okay? I know. But let me just explain it to you. I went to the hospital and Jake was there. And he did a full checkup on me. He ran all the blood tests. I am perfectly healthy. I'm better than I've ever been.
Except for the fact that you're pregnant.
Yes. Excuse me, I need to find a doctor.
You gonna be sick? I don't believe it. Dixie's pregnant.
So you trust this Paolo?
On many occasions with my life.
But Palmer is very tricky.
Ah, don't worry. So is Palos. Keeping Vanessa and Palmer and Curcibo will be a piece of cake.
Yeah, well, from your lips to the pastry god in the sky.
Now, would you just calm down?
How can I calm down? My whole life is at stake here. Palmer is about to boot me off the board and continue his war over Petey.
Well, you and Petey both are gonna be okay. And as long as I'm around, Palmer won't be pulling any fast ones.
Oh, thank you. You just don't know what it means to have somebody like you to lean on.
Well, lean away. Whenever you want, however you want.
Miss Kiefer, I'm ready for you now.
Sven, oh, my massage.
You take good care of her, Sven. She's a very special lady.
A very special lady.
See you later.
Is this Sven guy pretty good?
Well, he must be. We flew him all the way over here from Linköping or Rugelhofen or somewhere.
Well, he must get a workout for sure, because he's got all the ladies lined
And
up.
he's very popular.
Oh, then maybe he could use a little break.
Well, just what exactly are you suggesting, Mr. Sword?
Well, I thought maybe I could be an employee at the Glamorama for maybe an hour and a half or so. What do you think?
You did you? Yeah, I guess it might be high time that you learned the inner workings of the Glamorama.
Yeah, if I must say so myself.
Let me give you a couple of hints. Okay. No, I mean that, really.
All right. Forget the Curicibo Ranch. Take us to the Instituto Nacional.
Yes, sir.
And route us by a garbage dump, will you? We have some refuse back here we'd like to dispose of.
As you wish, sir.
May I compliment you on your performance?
You certainly may, but I was just following your lead.
Oh, but with ease. Oh, you're a very talented actress, very natural. If I didn't know better, I would say that you've been doing that all of your life.
Oh, well, I just hope I can face Erica half as smoothly.
Well, perhaps you won't have to, at least not right away.
Oh, my dear man, you thought of a way I can graciously distance Wisher well.
Yes, as a matter of fact, I have.
Oh, do tell me.
Well, I'll be with Erica alone in her room, and we'll be discussing the vote and the elections and that kind of
But
thing.
I'll just stay in the car.
No, not at all, not at all. No, I have a plan of action for you as well.
Oh, an adventure.
Just so. While I'm alone with Erica, I want you to, first of all...
If you apply the medication as I've instructed, the swelling will be gone in a week.
Just like that?
If you stay out of the sun, your facial tissue is healing itself. My medication will keep you on track. I've explained the regimen to David, and he'll take care of you once you go home.
There are no words. You've given me back my life. How can I possibly thank you enough?
It has been my privilege to be your doctor, Miss King. In fact, you have, more than any patient I've ever had, inspired me.
No, please.
You think I'm just saying that because it's the real way. I've operated on many stunning women, but you are the most beautiful and the most disciplined patient I have ever had. It really has been a pleasure.
But surely there must be something I can do to show my gratitude.
Oh, no, your happiness is my reward.
Well, isn't there a clinic where you perform cosmetic surgery on patients who can't afford it themselves?
Well, that's right. Eduardo volunteers his time at the Santa Lucia Clinic.
Then please allow me to donate a substantial endowment for this clinic. Just say thank you.
Thank you, Miss Kane. Your generosity is most appreciated. And now, as reluctant as I am to say goodbye to you, I can release you from the hospital.
I can go?
Well, after I finish the paperwork, you can linger if you wish, but you are free to go. Whatever you wish.
Thank you. It's over. I didn't expect to do that.
Neither did I.
I think, having the bandages taken off my face and knowing that my face is healed and the moment was...
Like nothing I've ever known. There's this inn right on the edge of the rainforest. It's peaceful, it's quiet. And I've been told that an hour's walk into the forest, that you see the most beautiful, beautiful waterfall. Let me make us reservations.
Oh, David, I don't know.
Come on, look, we can use aliases. It would be great. It would be perfect.
But will it be safe?
You with me?
No, I meant...
What are you afraid of, Erica?
I'm not. I'll leave everything to you.
Good.
Okay.
I'll make the arrangements. What are you afraid of, Erica?
Finn, you have no idea how much I need this. My neck and back are in knots. Oh, this is good. This is so good. Oh, heaven. This is even better than last time. You have such an instinctive touch. Did I say instinctive touch?
Would Miss Kiefer like me to concentrate in any particular area?
Oh, and how?
Boy, we're filling out these pages lickety-split. Good news.
Mrs. Cortland?
Oh, Becca, I didn't even hear you come in. How are you?
I'm just fine, thanks. Actually, I was just... You remember when you asked me to help with Petey?
Uh-huh.
Well, is it all right if I stay?
You decided to say yes?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's exactly what I decided.
Hot diggity. You're gonna stay in Pine Valley.
Well, I'd sure like to, and I'd like to work for you.
Oh, honey, you just made my day, and I know a little boy who's gonna be pretty happy about the news, too.
I sure hope so. I can't wait to spend more time with them.
It'll be nice to have you around, you know that? It was getting kind of lonesome around here.
Oh, I know. I know how that goes. You know, my grandmother and I, we used to just sit around and talk, and, you know, she's a really feisty lady. I think you'd like her.
I'm sure I would. I'll bet she had some good stories to tell, huh?
Oh, amazing stories. Mostly about her potions, but everyone in town wanted her to help them with their love lives.
Oh, yeah. Well, I like the romance aspects of life myself. I'm a real sucker for those novels, you know, the ones with the ladies with the heaving bosoms on the cover.
Me too.
Yeah, and I mean, where would country and western music be if it wasn't for broken hearts, lost love, all of that?
I know, or MTV.
Well, I never thought of that. Yeah, MTV.
Well, I've just thought about it, and it all comes down to one basic thing. Who gets dumped and how bad?
It does seem to be what makes the world go round, doesn't it? That thought came to me one afternoon in a blinding flash when I was in the dentist chair. I think I'd had too much laughing gas.
Well, I bet you've got a lot of stories about breaking hearts and maybe even having a few broken yourself.
Now, what would make you think that?
Well, you've got this huge heart and, well, I'm sure you like to use it a lot.
Don't I just?
You wouldn't mind telling me any more of your stories, would you?
Now, why in the world would you want to hear such things?
Well, I've been talking to Scott about his documentary, and, well, it just seems that heartache is something everyone can identify with.
That's true. It does seem to ail everybody at some time or another in their life, doesn't it? And Lord knows I got some doozies. Most recently, my ex-husband locking me in a secret room in the cellar.
What? Ooh, that's so gothic.
Yeah, gothic maybe, but it sure as heck wasn't fun.
Well, you wouldn't mind telling me more, would you?
Hell, why not? Bring your hanky.
What are the risks to Dixie if she has the baby?
They're substantial.
So there's nothing that's changed since the last time we talked? There's no kind of medical breakthrough that maybe we could...
Not really, no. I mean, we can monitor the baby's development and Dixie's health more closely, but I'm not gonna lie to you, Tad, it's gonna be a high-risk pregnancy. She's only got one kidney. It's a possibility of renal overload, failure, which means dialysis, or worse.
What about her heart?
Her heart's fine. Right now, it's asymptomatic. But pregnancy will put a strain on it, no question.
Even with the best care?
Even with the best care.
What about the baby?
Well, the risks are more with Dixie, but naturally, the baby's health and well-being are totally dependent on Dixie's.
Man. Dixie's in no shape to have a baby.
No, look, everything could be fine. But there are no guarantees.
Yeah, no kidding. How far along is she?
We don't know. Dr. Claire's got to do a sonogram, but by Dixie's calculations, I'd say she's probably a few weeks.
That's still fairly early.
Yeah, it's early, but it's inside her, Tad, and that's how she's thinking about it right now.
Obviously, because she's thinking like a mother.
Maybe you should allow yourself to think like a father. It is your child, and she wants it.
I do too. I want a baby with Dixie more than anything else in the world, but not at the risk of losing her. I just don't understand why she would wait to tell me.
Tad, it's only been a day. She needed some time alone to think about it. I mean, think what's at stake here.
I am.
Look, you two need to talk about this one-on-one together, all right? Remember, you are on the same side, okay?
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Chloe's in search of a groom.
If you're not happily married within a month, you're gonna lose your company?
Who will do the honors?
I'll marry her. I'll come up with the perfect husband.
Jax.
Me.
That's really scary. Will the groom please stand?
My answer is...
Find out on General Hospital, your great summer escape.
Erica, we have to get you out of this hospital right now.
Palmer, what on earth are you doing here?
Well, more to the point, why didn't you tell me you were coming down here? I have been worried sick.
Palmer, and you came all the way down here.
Oh, Erica, it is dangerous for you to be here. Now, you get dressed right away. I have a car waiting downstairs.
A car waiting? Palmer, I'm perfectly safe here. Palmer, I've just had an operation.
And I trust that was totally successful.
Yes, it was.
Mm-hmm. You look absolutely beautiful.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much, Palmer. Surely you didn't come all this way to Rio just to pop into the hospital to see me. What's going on?
Well, there's a takeover attempt at Cortland Electronics, and I need your support to block it. But more importantly, there is a security risk at your being down here.
What are you talking about?
I just this hour escaped a kidnapping attempt, and the same thing could happen to you unless you let me take you out of this country ASAP.
Well, just wait a minute. What? Kidnapping?
On the way in from the airport, an armed man held me hostage, and, well, he tried to reroute the limousine.
Are you all right?
Yes, I'm perfectly fine, but Erica, you'd be much safer at home, and I need you there anyway.
You mean to block the takeover attempt? But Palmer, now you know very well you could have called me. You could have gotten my proxy.
Erica, darling, I can't take the chance. Now, you know my children are they're scattered, and my wife's decamped, and my home's been taken away from me. Erica, the company is the only thing that's been a constant in my life. The only thing that's really never betrayed me. And I can't lose it.
Well, you won't.
Well, the forces are at work already.
Palmer, this is inconceivable. I mean, Cortland Electronics is synonymous with you.
Just as Enchantment is with you.
Look, I do understand how serious this is for you. I certainly do. I just don't understand why I need to physically be in Pine Valley. I mean, Trevor can vote my block of stock. And besides, David Hayward and I were already made plans. We were planning to go to the rainforest. We were planning to see some sights.
David Hayward? You sure that's a good idea?
Well, of course. I mean, I'm healthy, and besides, David Hayward is a doctor, and he could make sure that I don't overexert myself.
And he's a known philanderer. Spending time with him is akin to walking a minefield.
Palmer, I'm sure that you're exaggerating just a bit here.
No, I'm not. I care about you, and I care about your safety. Now, we can fly out of here right now, and then I'll send the jet back for David and his mother.
His mother? His mother is here in Rio?
Yes. She was worried about you. She wanted to see how you were.
Well, then why didn't she come and see me here at the hospital?
Well, she was respectful about your feelings toward her. She She didn't want to intrude.
And why did she come all the way down here to Rio?
She just wanted to make sure that you had recovered completely. And I think she's slightly wary about David being so close to you.
All right. All right, Palmer, I will go back with you. I mean, I need a moment, and I need to write David a note.
How did you get here?
Well, that's really not important, dear. I'm here. How are you, David?
I was fine. Go away, Vanessa. You can't do anything to Erica anymore.
I have no wish to do anything to Erica.
Who do you think you're talking to?
Well, a man who's obviously fallen for Erica Kane. Do you have any idea how many have been there before you, dear?
Shut up, Vanessa.
She can destroy a man with a flicker of an eyelash. David, the more powerful they are, the more brilliant they are, the harder they fall, dear.
Go away.
Come on. Let's go home. We can't talk here.
No, you know, that's exactly what I said. But you made me spit it out in front of God and everybody, so...
Well, you can't blame me for being concerned.
Whatever.
Honey, I'm sorry, but you know, you kind of threw me with this one.
Oh, you get to be thrown, but I'm just supposed to be totally rational. Is that it?
I didn't say that.
You know what you said? You accused me of sabotaging our birth control.
I didn't say that
you
either.
You said, what's the matter? Didn't you take your birth control? What was that?
A question.
It was an accusation, Ted. How could you think that I would make a decision like that, right behind your back?
I'm sorry, okay? I didn't mean to make it sound like the Spanish Inquisition.
You know, I'm trying to tell you the best news possible, and you make it out to seem like I'm trying to pull something on you?
Wait just a second. The best news? The best news? Let's be honest here, okay? We've talked about this before. And you know how I feel about you having a baby. Not because I don't want to have a baby with you, but because it's so dangerous.
Ted, the fact is that I'm pregnant, okay? However we feel about it, I'm pregnant. And I happen to be happy about it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I didn't react the way you wanted me to.
Not even close. Come on, Ted, you haven't even asked me how I feel. You haven't smiled, not even once. You haven't tried to hold me. I mean, you haven't thought for a minute how wonderful it could be that we could have a baby together.
Come see me in Landview. It's another world altogether.
Linda Dano, now on One Life to Live on ABC Daytime.
You're just not going to be happy about it, are you?
Oh, come on, honey. What do you expect from me? You know, it's not like we're the average couple out there on the street who just found out their dreams are coming true. The fact is, I could lose you. And that's more real to me than the baby you're carrying.
Why don't you just stop thinking about what you could lose and think about what we created, what we made?
Listen, okay, when we got married, we knew we had everything in our lives to make us happy. I love you, and it breaks my heart to think about you not having everything you want, especially not having our baby.
It could happen, Dad, right? It could be okay.
Look, we can't make a decision about this without talking to Dr. Claytor. Okay? So let's just call him, we'll make an appointment, and we'll just take it from there.
What a story.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to tell Scott. I mean, if that's okay.
Oh, sure. Heck, it's no secret. If I didn't tell you, you'd read about it in the old newspapers. So.
Well, it's okay if Scott brings over his cameras maybe to tape you?
I don't see why not, if you just so long as you give me a little warning.
Okay, I promise. Well, I'm gonna get on this right away, okay?
All righty.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Okay.
It's nice seeing you.
Yeah, I'm glad you're gonna be around, honey.
Thank you.
Oh, well, how was the massage?
Oh, it was just wonderful.
Oh, good.
You might want to think about hiring this man full time. He'd make a mint.
How about it? You interested in a third career?
Wait, well, no. Just wait a minute. I am not sharing, so forget it.
Good. Oh, excuse me.
It's a good one.
Sword here. What? Oh, come on, Paula, don't tell me that. All right. Look, just stay in touch, all right?
Who is that, your friend in Brazil? What's going on?
Yeah, Palmer slipped a noose. Talked to Erica into jetting back to Pine Valley with him.
Oh, no, now he's gonna have time to talk her into voting for him.
Maybe not, Opal.
Maybe not. Are you kidding? He can sweet talk a charging bull.
Well, Erica is a little bit more savvy than that.
No, he will pull out all the stops. It's over.
Calm down, Opal.
It is. I have lost. It's done.
No, it's not.
There's nothing more I can do.
But there's a lot more that I can do, all right? I've got more than one arrow in my quiver that pierced through Palmer Cortland's armor.
You've made the wise decision.
Well, I'm not so sure. I mean, David Hayward was really counting on my going into the rainforest with him.
Can you imagine how dangerous that would be, not only to your own safety, but to your emotional well-being? No. You've chosen the right thing.
To leave so abruptly without even saying goodbye?
Oh, well, David will read the note and he'll understand it. I don't know how you can give the man a second thought. He's a trophy hunter.
What do you mean by that?
Well, he moves from one high-profile woman to the next. And Erica, I mean, let's face it, who could be a more exalted trophy than the legendary Erica Kane?
I called the lodge, everything's all set. Erica?
She's gone. Oh, you know, I'm sure Palmer will send his jet back for us, Don.
What does Palmer have to do with it? That son of a... You set this whole thing up, didn't you?
Don't be ridiculous.
You had me stranded out in that hallway while Palmer talked her into leaving. That was the plan, wasn't it?
Johnny, you're getting all excited about nothing. Now, please, let's have a drink and go calm down.
I'm not going anywhere with you, and I'm sure as hell not going on Palmer Cortland's jet.
Slow down,
I'm gonna go find
sweetheart.
Erica.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next All My Children. On the next All My Children.
What do you say we give Cupid a little nudge?
Are you out of your mind? You told me that my fiance's ex-wife looks to die for, and that's supposed to make me feel better?
I'm going to go over my options. If I were to reveal that I'm Colby's father.
Tonight, it's been 1 year for Dharma and Greg, and things couldn't be going better. A weekend of hurling insults and slinging hash. And then Pete gets the hots for a beautiful reporter and learns she's also a mother on Two Guys, a Girl, and a Pizza Place. ABC tonight.